And now we have our rock stars here. This is the creme de la creme of this clutch. What's up, snake fans? Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily, and it is raining again here in Cape Coral, but that's okay because we love our trees and we want to see that grass start growing. But we have a great clutch to look at today. I teased you the other day about it. It is an awesome, awesome Orange Dream, actually high intensity Orange Dream Enchi Freeway clutch. And the breeding for this pair was what I believe to be a Super Enchi Orange Dream Freeway male that I bred to actually was a high intensity Orange Dream Freeway male that I bred to a high intensity Orange Dream Enchi Yellow Belly. So the expectation would be that the Freeway would throw either Yellow Belly or Asphalt, the female would throw Yellow Belly or nothing, and we would basically get Freeways and Ivories, or just one or the other. The male has to throw Yellow Belly or Asphalt because it's an act like super, and so we're getting one of those genes from the male, and then it's just up to the female to determine if we're going to get a Yellow Belly or not. So let's go into the snake room and see what the results were for today, and we'll see what we got. Our little Aru grow up green tree python ate today. She's doing really good. She's put on size little by little by little. One of these days we'll be able to breed her, hopefully, or him. We haven't sexed them yet. Sex indeterminate. I got to look for the DNA testing. That's what we got to do. DNA test for sex. Look at that eye. How cool is that eye? That's like a great eye. Really, really cool eye. I think Arus are becoming my favorite green tree python locality. They're really clean looking. Really nice. All right, I don't want to disturb this snake since it ate. Let's let it digest. All right, guys, we're here in the snake room and we're going to be looking at a really cool clutch that just hatched out. I know I kind of teased you guys on Instagram with a couple of these pictures, and I know a lot of people have been asking me if they want to see the whole clutch, and I want to show you the whole clutch. It is from a Super Enchi high intensity Orange Dream Freeway male. This male was smoking. This guy's amazing. So Super Enchi high intensity Orange Dream, which is the I always call it the radioactive form of Orange Dream. And then Freeway, which is the Yellow Belly Asphalt, acts like super combination that gives you that crazy pattern. And we're breeding, and we bred that to an Enchi Yellow Belly high intensity Orange Dream. So as you can imagine, we're gonna see some super Orange Dreams in there. We're gonna see a lot of high intensity stuff. Is there a super high intensity? We might even see that. And of course, we're gonna see some Freeway combinations as well. So let's take a look. Now, the amazing thing you'll notice about this clutch is that I didn't produce one single ivory, which is kind of really weird when you think about it, because the Freeway throws either Yellow Belly or Asphalt, and the female was Yellow Belly, so there was a 50% chance of getting Yellow Belly. So you'd think we would have gotten at least a couple of ivories, which would have been super Yellow Bellies. We got none. I always produce a lot of ivories, so I'm kind of happy about that. But this is, ironically, I think this is a normal, which it can't be, but it looks like a normal. It either has to be Yellow Belly or Asphalt, because remember, the father was a Freeway. So it does not look Yellow Belly to me. And I've really, since I've been breeding Freeways, I've really pretty much come to be able to identify Asphalts versus Yellow Bellies. This does not look at Yellow Belly at all. You know, it's got a little bit of blushy on the bottom, but not much at all. This is, you could tell regular Yellow Belly really easily. This is not Yellow Belly. So this has to be Asphalt. So this is an Asphalt right here. I don't see any Yellow Belly in there. Is it Enchi? I don't know. I don't really see Enchi in this at all, because I think Enchi Asphalt would be pretty definable, which is amazing when you think about it, because the odds were that we would have gotten at least one Enchi gene in here. So I'm just showing this guy to you because I wanted to just demonstrate that you can tell. You know, people say you really can't tell, but you can tell. This does not look Yellow Belly. It has to be Asphalt. Now these two siblings, I don't know, I haven't sexed them yet, are really interesting because this one is like really almost like, it looks like it could be Orange Dream, but it's not, because there's no real Orange Dream in it. I mean, there's no orange in it really. It's like a very lightish color. And more than likely this has got Enchi in it. It looks Enchi to me. And it's obviously Yellow Belly or Asphalt. To me this looks probably, it might be Asphalt. This one is looking asphalty. I don't see any Yellow Belly in here, so it has to be Asphalt. And I'm wondering if these could be high intensity asphalts. In other words, the high intensity without the Orange Dream in them. Because it does look very different than an asphalt Enchi would look. And it's a lot lighter and it's a lot more, see how this is almost like there's something just shining out of this snake. And this snake too, it has like a glow about it. And I just really feel like the high intensity gene is doing something here. I don't think these are super Enchis because they don't have the pinched heads. So I'm giving this, I'm calling this one copy of Enchi and one copy of high intensity. I don't think there's any Orange Dream in this whatsoever. I do not see orange in these snakes. Orange would be very apparent, especially with Enchi. But these, I'm calling these high intensity asphalts. This one has a little bit more of a hint of an orange in it, but no, it really doesn't. When I show you orange, you're going to see orange in a few minutes. All right, now this one looks like those two that I just had out there, except this has a lot more orange in it. So I would call this maybe Orange Dream Enchi. Is it Yellow Belly or Asphalt? This looks Asphalt to me too. I don't really see Yellow Belly in this at all. But, for purposes of Morph Market, I will call these Enchi Yellow Belly or Asphalt, because I like to underpromise and overproduce, but I would call this, I think this is Asphalt. This one's a lot, like I said, has a lot more color in it than the other ones do. So this could be high intensity Orange Dream, maybe Enchi, but even this is not as, let's pull the other one out. Even these are all kind of very similar. This one's a little more orangey, like in the tail here. I'm seeing it. But it also has a very, lack of orange in it to me. I don't know. Now, because I don't know. I just don't know. I'm going to let these shed and see, because maybe they'll turn more orange. Remember, Orange Dream gets better as it gets older, so there's absolutely the ability to see these things improving as they're getting older, and we're going to see more orange if they do have Orange Dream in them. Okay, now we have some stunners here. These are what I'm calling Super Orange Dream, Super Enchi, Asphalt or Yellow Belly, although I don't see any Yellow Belly in it. Oh, that could be Yellow Belly. This one could be definitely Yellow Belly. So this is Super Enchi, Super Orange Dream, probably Yellow Belly or Asphalt. This one also, I would call one copy of Enchi, because it doesn't. It has almost the pinched head off here too. This could also be this might just be Enchi Super Orange Dream, Yellow Belly. Looks a little Yellow Belly-ish. Maybe this is Asphalt and that one's Yellow Belly. And then I have this one with the pinched off head. So that's going to be Super Enchi, Super Orange Dream for sure. And this looks Asphalt to me. I don't see any Yellow Belly in here whatsoever. So I'm getting snakes that are trying to jump away from me here. So I think we got Asphalt in two of these, and we've got Yellow Belly in one of them. This one definitely looks Yellow Belly. But these are so clean. I mean, talk about beautiful snakes. I mean, who doesn't want this snake in your collection? I mean, look how clean that Super Enchi, Super Orange Dream Asphalt is. I mean, that's absolutely stunning. And obviously, you can make freeways with this. Stunning freeways. Orange Dream Enchi freeways with this, whatever it is. I don't know if it's a male or female having sex these. And I got 3 of them. So this one looks a little different. And I think that's why this one's Yellow Belly. And I think that these are going to be the Asphalts. But I think they're all, maybe this one's the only one that doesn't look like it might not be Super Enchi. But they're all really, really orange. I love Super Orange Dream, I really do. I almost don't want to sell any Super Orange Dreams I produce. And these things get better as they get older. Whereas most ball python morphs, they kind of dull out. These do not. they stay really, really orange. All right, now here is a Freeway that is more than likely Enchi, because I think the father is Super Enchi, so we definitely have an Enchi Freeway here, which we call Mardi Gras, by the way. I believe this has Orange Dream in it as well. So the Freeway is obviously Yellow Belly and Asphalt together, creating this crazy super, act like super. We have Enchi in here, okay, that's making it look really brighter. I think we have High Intensity in here. Look at this. This radioactive area here. So this could be Orange Dream, High Intensity, Enchi Freeway. We could also call it High Intensity Orange Dream Mardi Gras if you want to, because Mardi Gras is just the Enchi with the Freeway. This snake is really kind of, on first glance, it's not so spectacular, but then you see this like tail area and you start going, wait a minute, what is going on here? So really, really nice looking snake. And now we have our rock stars here. This is the creme de la creme of this clutch. This one looks to be Super Orange Dream, probable High Intensity. So I would call this High Intensity Super Orange Dream Freeway, or Enchi Freeway. I don't think there's more than one copy of Enchi here because the head is not completely pinched off. So I would call this, High Intensity Super Orange Dream Enchi Freeway. Really, look at this thing. Look how nice the colors are on this thing. That Super Orange Dream really, really brings out the oranges in this snake. And the High Intensity really adds a level of, like I said, radioactivity to this thing. Makes it glow. But this one has a lot more contrast, but this one is spectacular. And I think that this one might be, I also think this is only one copy of Enchi, but it could be Super Enchi. This could be the Super High Intensity, however. We might have two copies of High Intensity gene here, because this one looks better than this one, and I don't really know what the difference is. This is definitely Super Orange Dream, Enchi Freeway. I think there's two copies of High Intensity in this. I think there's one copy in this. I've produced a bunch of these now for the past 2 years, and these look very similar. Now, it could just be a matter of that this one is Enchi and this one's Super Enchi, but the heads look the same to me, even though the bodies are a little wackier. Now, this might also be one copy of Orange Dream. This could be two. This might be Super Orange Dream. So I'm having trouble exactly deciphering. I'm going to let these guys shed out. I'm going to have to see how they develop. But right now, I would say that this one's the Super Orange Dream. Single copy Enchi Freeway. This one is maybe, I still want to say Super Orange Dream. It's got a lot of orange in it. Look at that head. But maybe this is Super Enchi and this is Enchi. It's very hard to decipher these two because they're so amazing. Like if I only had one of them, I probably would, maybe have an easier time. But because I have two that are so close to being so amazing and so much orange in them, that I'm really not sure what to call these guys, to be honest with you. But I would say that this, forgetting this one for a second, this one's got to be Super Orange Dream. Enchi. I don't think it's Super Enchi. I've produced Super Enchis. It kind of erases more of the pattern, and it makes them like much lighter. This thing has a lot of contrast still in it. Now, it could be the fact that the High Intensity gene is really keeping a lot of that in there, but look at that thing. It's amazing. The head. I love the head on this. The head more than anything. And look at this guy. I love that guy's head, and I love this guy's body. Look at the body contrast going on there. The colors, just the way they're arranged. It looks like Picasso took a paintbrush and just went to work on this thing. These are exquisite. And some of them will be for sale. I don't know what I'm going to sell. Some of these, I can't keep everything, so. Even though I would like to keep the whole clutch, because I'm a hoarder, but I'll be selling some of these. So really nice looking babies here. I hope you guys enjoyed this clutch. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. I hope you loved this clutch as much as I did. Whoa, was that a great one. And we got some really, really great babies. And they're not all Freeways, the babies that are really great. I mean, we got some super Orange Dream, super Enchi, Asphalt. I mean, those things are just stunning. They're beautiful in their own right. I mean, even without the Freeway combination of Yellow Belly Asphalt, they're just, I mean, super Orange Dream and super Enchi work so well together. Throw in a Yellow Belly or an Asphalt and you get some amazing stuff. And hey, when you hit that Freeway like we did twice, actually 3 times, 2 of those are just off the charts. What's going on with that high intensity gene? I think we just still have not really defined what it is. And is it an incomplete dominant? Is it a dominant? Is it its own gene? Is it separate from Orange Dream? My belief is that it's separate from Orange Dream. 2 or 3 of those babies look like they're high intensity and they don't even have Orange Dream in them. So that's still to be determined at a later date. But for now, obviously, we got a really great clutch here. If anyone's interested in anything they saw today, you can reach out to me ahead of time. And, possibly I sell a lot of my high-end animals from people contacting me from videos, believe it or not. That's why a lot of them never make it to morph market. But if you're interested, hit me up, of course, and I'd be more than happy to explain the project to you. That's the fun part. I like talking about these projects, especially when you produce really cool stuff. That's what snake breeding is all about. It's about sharing information with each other. And, this is the only profession, think about it, where you give your best created art pieces to other people to take, and then they can make even greater art pieces with that. That's what's so wonderful. So I don't necessarily have to make the best thing. I could buy it from someone else, and then I can make something even better. So we all stand on the shoulders of our former breeders that made great stuff, and that's why we're at such an amazing point in breeding ball pythons right now, because the forefathers who started with the single gene spiders and pastels and albinos and clowns, they built up their collections and sold their stuff to us, and now we're taking it to that next level, and that's what makes it exciting. All right, guys, if you like what you see, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, hit that like button. I'll see you back tomorrow morning.